Hi, this is Jamel with Recherche Cavs in beautiful Statesville, North Carolina. I'm so excited to introduce for the first time ever an absolutely stunning tricolor Cavalier King Charles Spaniel boy we have for sale. This is Mr. Blue of Susannah and Spurgeon's litter. He was born March 3rd, and so we usually wait until at least 6 weeks of age because we want to give time for their normal and their natural personality to show. They start showing the personality around 4 weeks of age. We give them a couple weeks, watch them, observe them, give them time to get out of their, newborn spunk. And his personality was actually quite easy to tell. Normally they're kind of hard at this age, but his is so easy. His Recherche score is 887, 8 being that he's very dependent. He is classic Cavalier. He is very dependent. He loves to be with people. He loves everybody. He loves anybody. As you can see, he loves to give kisses. He loves to snuggle. He is very affectionate. It's not a surprise. Most Cavaliers are. He is outgoing. He does have energy. Of course, you can see he's calm in my hands because he's getting loving, but he does have energy, and we will show you a little bit of him playing around, but he does have energy. He's not hyper out of control, but he's definitely more energetic than he is laid back and calm. And the other thing is he's a 7 out of 10 on confidence. He is confident. If there is a weakness of Cavaliers, is that they can be shy and timid. He's not very shy or timid. He is outgoing, very confident, and as a result, we think he's going to train very well and is going to do very well in the Puppy Training Institute. Now, he's able to go home after graduating Puppy Academy, which is training till 12 weeks of age, which is May 26th. Then after that is Canine College. This is our most popular training program. That's training till 16 weeks of age, which is June 23rd. The third training level is Master's Program, training till 20 weeks of age, which is July 21st. And then the fourth training level is Doggy Doctor. It's our second most popular training program. It's training till 6 months of age, which is September 3rd. Now, if you scroll down, you'll see pictures of both parents, Susannah and Spurgeon. This is arguably one of our best looking litters we produce. Susannah is probably one of the top 2 or 3 best looking Cavalier Blenheim girls that we have. I just love her head. I love her coat. She's very thick coated. She doesn't have big eyes. She's perfectly proportionate. She's only 13 pounds, so she's not that big. Our Cavaliers from Europe are smaller than the American Cavaliers overall. Spurgeon, this is his first litter. We're so proud of Spurgeon. He's a tricolor boy that we imported in from Europe. We named him after Charles Spurgeon, if you know who that is. And he is a stunning boy. He's very confident. He's beautiful. He's about 16 pounds and he's tricolor, and he produces such a beautiful Spurgeon or tricolor boy. And we're very excited about him. If you scroll down, you'll see pictures of the parents. If you click on those pictures, I go into detail about each of the parents. There's 2 things that make us different from any other Cavalier breeder in the world. The first thing is all of our Cavaliers were imported in from Europe. And we did that because they lived longer in Europe. They had higher genetic diversity. They've been health testing dogs for longer than us. And so our dogs are the world's best quality Cavaliers. In Europe, they are a little bit smaller than Americans, but most of our clients like that. The second thing that makes us very different is our Puppy Training Institute. And so what I'd like to do is to go through our Puppy Training Institute. Now, he's not been he just started training, so he's not doing sit, down, stay, come. So I'm going to summarize the Puppy Training Institute, and we're going to show off generic dogs that have been in our program, so you can kind of see what to expect, where he's not doing sit, down, stay, come, place, cannot. No, he's not. He's just chewing on fingers right now. And but outside of that, we're going to show you that. If you want to see what puppies look like and act like at the 12-week, 16-week, the different training levels, go to our Puppy Training Institute. I have videos of puppies in every training level, so you can actually see what these puppies will look like and act like at the different training levels. But again, we're going to summarize it and show off some of our puppies right now. Our Puppy Training Institute has 4 core areas. There's a couple areas that are very visible that we're going to show you on camera with the puppy that's for sale. Some of the areas are a little bit more difficult, but the one area that's very visible to show is outside training, and the big part of that is leash training. Puppies love the pull, love the tug, love the cut in front of you, and so we train them to walk on our left side. We train them that when we stop walking, they do what's called an auto sit. That's where they automatically sit without being told, without having any hand signals. They automatically sit. That it builds respect and focus on you. A couple other areas in outside training it's a little bit harder to show is car training, and then also swim training when the weather's warmer. The second area that's very visible is obedience training. All of our trainers are certified dog trainers that's been training dogs for years. They know what they're doing. They're all certified. They all can do canine good citizen. They're all very good trainers. And we work on the obedience commands of sit, down, stay, come, place, kennel, and they are trained extensively in all these areas. Now we have 3 different communication tools we use with the puppies. We use hand signals, we use words, and then we use the training lead that we will provide you. And so as they get older, they get better and better. They can hold their stay longer, they can hold their place longer, they can hold their kennel longer. They can do it with both hand signals and words only, and so they get better and better. The place is when they jump up on the Kuranda cot. You will definitely want to buy a Kuranda cot because that allows the transition for our training to go to you. It's a wonderful command. When we say kennel, they go into their kennel on their own volition. We typically keep the door open, especially as they get older. And we train them, they cannot leave the kennel or really any other door until they are released. The 2 other areas that's a little bit more difficult that we're going to show you just generic dogs going through this. The one area is house training. We actually spend more time in house training than all the other areas combined. That's about 2/3 of the training. And this is where we work on the most important area of potty training. Of course, we're training them not to use the restroom inside and the signal eventually to go outside. A puppy at 12 weeks of age can typically hold the restroom about 1 hour during the day, whereas a puppy at 6 months can do 4 hours. The same thing is with crate training. We train them to sleep at night in their crate, eat in their crate. And a 12-week-old can typically sleep around 4 to 5 hours without having to be let out. And a 6-month-old, it's 6 to 10 hours. So obviously the longer they're in training, the longer they can be crate trained. We also, though, while they're in house training, we train them not to jump up on us, not to chew things in the house, not to bite our hands. It's very extensive. And then the last area is socialization training. Many people worry about getting a trained or older puppy is that they won't bond. Well, because of our socialization program, our puppies bond very quickly. In fact, we've never had a client complain about that. And so in our socialization, we're training them not to be afraid of thunderstorms. We're training them not to be afraid of the hair dryer, of the blow dryer, of a vacuum cleaner. We have a TV in our puppy training area, in our house training area where we're socializing them. They go on field trips when they get older. We work extensively on them being handled. We have 20 plus people that work for us, so these puppies are handled by multiple people and they're socialized extensively. That is our Puppy Training Institute. Now, if you're interested in Mr. Blue, read through this entire page. If you scroll to the bottom, you'll see pictures that I just took of him. Right above those pictures are his prices for each of the training levels. Now, some people have a hard time finding the prices, so in this video, we're going to show you where to find the prices on a typical page. But the prices in this video are not his prices. To find his prices, scroll down, look above his pictures, and I will tell you he's going to sell fast, mainly because tricolor is very popular and it's very difficult to produce. It's one of the more rare ones, and so we've only get a few of these a year, maybe. I can't even remember the last time we actually had one. It's probably been over a year. And then right below this video is a link that says click here to fill out puppy application. Click in the words puppy application, fill it out. We will respond within 12 to 24 hours. Thank you so much for taking time to visit Mr. Blue of Susannah and Spurgeon's Litter. Thank you so much, and God bless.